What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another one. We just got back from that elk hunt day or two, 3
days ago.
Some sort of days ago. All the days are running together, but we decided today is the day that Dom's gonna go shoot his doe finally, and maybe a spike, according to him.
We're on spike patrol.
Maybe today. Spike patrol tonight, but we're gonna go back out to where I shot my doe. That permission piece we got. We're gonna move some stands around, move some cameras around, maybe put some little mock scrapes out, and hopefully get a doe down. But first we got to get some Taco Bell breakfast, because I've never had it, and apparently it's better than McDonald's, but we'll see about that.
Let us know in the comments which one you think's better.
It's hard to beat a sausage and cheese McGriddle, dude.
I thought you were gonna say like egg McMuffin or something good, but
McMuffins are ass.
Okay, now we're gonna lose subscribers. Congrats.
Dude, McMuffins are ass. McGriddles are where it's at.
Well, I'm gonna hook them up with this.
Hi, are you checking in with your after rewards points today?
No.
I get 2 bacon breakfast crunch wraps and then 2 more without egg.
Can I get a large Baja Blast?
Without bacon,
You
you
got a
said?
large Baja Blast?
Yes, with bacon, 2 with egg and 2 without egg.
Bacon, 2 with egg, 2 without egg, and then you wanted 2 without bacon too?
No, just what you got there and then 1 large Baja Blast.
Are you not a Baja Blast guy? You can't go to Taco.
I got some Mops Ignite for this morning.
Can't go to Taco Bell and not get a Baja Blast.
Or some.
And we got some Nerd Clusters.
We are not sponsored, but should be.
You already know the operation on the Nerd Clusters. I still got 12 bags from the elk trip. That's unreal, dude. I think they were talking about getting rid of that at one point. There'd be countrywide riots, dude. Alright, so we got the breakfast. So yeah, like I said, we're going to go move some stands around this morning. We slept in a little bit. We went to the Longhorn Steakhouse and had some drinks last night, so we slept in. So we're gonna move some stands around, move some cameras around, because you saw us put that one camera out in the field to try to get 6x on camera, which we haven't seen him again since that night we were hunting, but all of the deer are hanging out in front of that camera now, so I think we're gonna move the stand down a couple trees, which will give us a lot more shot opportunity and also be a little better for filming, so we won't miss any more shots like last time.
It wasn't on purpose.
It was not on purpose, but it happened.
There's a big limb that gives us basically all of our cover, and we cut that to help you guys see what we're seeing. We're gonna lose all of our foliage. So
also, update on that elk tag from the last video. They stayed out for 2 more days.
2 more.
Yeah, they stayed out for 2 more days. I had to come back and do some work things, and Dom had to actually come back and do real work things. But they got on one the next day and it blew out, so they ended up actually not getting one, unfortunately, and they had to go back to East River, so I don't think they're going to come back out. But it was a good time. We did all we could, so hopefully today we have a little better outcome and we get Doe Patrol Volume 2 or Spike Patrol Volume 1. We haven't decided what it's going to be yet, but
We're back already.
First Taco Bell breakfast experience. We are going to honestly rate it, compare it to McDonald's. So yeah, Taco Bell's better without a doubt. Why are there breakfast crunch wraps? Are these the normal size crunch wrap sizes now? They used to be way bigger.
Yeah.
Everything's getting cheap these days, man. Unbelievable. We're gonna drive out there, so stay tuned.
Bline's still there.
But
Dude, they're right there.
There are probably 4 or 5 deer right underneath our tree. So that begs the question: what the hell do we do today? I don't know. Regardless, the deer are still there, so. Alright, dude, this thing's hanging up, hanging by itself. We got it, boys. Jump across the creek real quick and make sure our blinds are still there.
So now we're just gonna run across the creek here, make sure our blinds are still here. It's the same blinds you saw Me and Wes sitting in that one video. The deer just aren't back in this alfalfa field yet because they got all those beans in the front field. So once the landowner puts his cattle in that front field, they'll all start moving back here and we start sitting these blinds again. The people are probably wondering why we don't go do spot and stalk this early in the season, Dom. Yeah, it's kind of like if you don't have a big one locked down, the season in South Dakota starts super early compared to a lot of states. Like Illinois is October 1st, Missouri is September 15th, South Dakota is September 1st for residents.
On public and private. And then non-residents can hunt September 1st on private only, but public opens October 1st. So
yeah,
this being basically the first full weekend of non-residents coming out, all of our public spots are going to get hammered. So we decided just to stay out of there because a lot of non-residents also just come to shoot their first muley. Unfortunately, shoot a lot of little dinks, a lot of little forkies just to say they shot a muley. Our muley population has gone down drastically from disease and then whatever the hell else, predation. But
yeah. So the reason we haven't been doing a lot of spot and stalks is because if you don't have a big buck locked down before September 1st, it's really hard. One, a lot of the spots around here, like Dom said, get hammered with people, residents and non-residents. But if you don't have a big velvet buck that you've already found and you got them kind of patterned to a summer pattern and get in there on opening day and get them, they're kind of hard to come across. So muleys don't get real hot for us until, what do you think, November, end October, November is when we start really finding some good ones.
daylight and a little bit more looking for them does.
Yeah, they're just a little easier to get on. And the weather's not so hot. If you're wondering why we don't do spot and stalk, that's why. There's been some years where Dom's got on a nice velvet buck and he's got him opening day, but we just didn't find any this year. So starting here pretty soon, you guys are gonna see a lot more spot and stalk muley videos. So, but we're gonna get over to this other side and go hang this set so we can shoot a doe tonight, or maybe hopefully one of those bucks come out, but I don't know, we'll see.
Seen 6x. Or I think it was 6x at a row of times just over here when we pulled up and he just ducked back in the trees. So they're right here, and with the wind it's gonna be perfect hopefully tonight. So he feeds out of here and heads directly at our stand. So we're gonna go move this camera a little bit, reposition it, move another camera, maybe set a stand, and get ready for tonight.
Yeah, we're just trying to find a tree to put the stand in. These are all same problem as my stand down in Missouri. They're all slanted for some reason. All right, one straight, one here.
I almost just like right there better than anything. I think that's where we gotta go.
I mean, because they are feeding in these shadows, it seems.
Yeah, that's the thing. The shadow's gonna come out. They're gonna be out here.
Kind of limited on our tree choices here. But it's out in the middle of the field. These are the only trees here. We already got a stand over there in that bunch of trees. That's where I shot my doe. We're hanging the stand and this deer is literally 80 yards away, just feeding and staring at us. Like, look at this thing. That was a toss there. World champion cornhole player is where that comes from. I'm undisputed. If anybody out there on YouTube wants to catch the smoke in some cornhole, hit me up. That deer is not phased whatsoever. He's still feeding. That's unbelievable. So if you remember that first night that we hung that stand over there and we saw a 6x, we were filming them right out here is where they were. So the stand I shot my doe out of is right there. So we're moving over because they seem to be hanging out right here. As this shade moves out, they're just feeding in the shade. So hopefully this stand solves that problem. We can get a shot on one of these if they come out. The does will come out for sure, so we'll get a doe. Got her up in there. It's a little cattywampus, but that's why you wear safety harnesses. It's really our only option with how these trees are all slanted and shooting off different directions, so it'll work for tonight. I think it's gonna be a good night. We'll see. Stay tuned. Alright, so we got the stand. We got the saddle platform where I'm going to be tonight to film. We got the camera arm up. And everything looks pretty good. There's what it looks like. So there's the stand, camera arm, and the saddle platforms on the back side of the tree. But I think it'll turn out pretty good. So we're going to pack up here, run back to the house, get changed, and then shoot out here. So we'll catch you guys when we get up in the stand. Alright, so we're back out here walking to the stand. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 deer right under the stand we just put in. That's great. We got out here a little later than we wanted to, but somebody needed to go to Shields and buy a butt pad. We're gonna get up in the stand, hopefully schwack one tonight, so stay tuned. Alright, finally made it back in the stand. We had to blow 11 deer out of right here below us to get into here. But the wind kind of switched and it's kind of out of a bad spot, but we're going to set it anyway and hope like hell they come out. It's kind of an observation stand too, because these bucks keep coming out on this edge and we're not quite sure where. But they like feeding in this spot that's shaded. Got a trail camera right below us that's been going off like crazy these last couple days. Every night they're all out right underneath. And right now the farthest shot in the shade is 48 yards, so well within the effective range. But we're gonna get settled in and see what happens. Quick update. We've been in here 10 minutes. We've already got 2 bucks. Just little guys, 2-year-olds. 2-year-old and a 1-year-old working in. There's 2 more coming across right there. 3, 4, oh, 6 by. 6 by, yep. 6 by's coming. Okay, yep. Guys, there's 8 deer coming and one of the shooter bucks is coming right with them. Can you see the big gap in the trees right here, dude? Yeah. Look, here, take my binos. Alright guys, our target buck that we're in here for, either 6 by or tall boy. 6 by just stepped out. He's coming out with 11 does, I believe is what it is right now. So, here they come running. Make sure it's actually here.
wasn't a lot of time, so did you get a good shot on him? Good. Hey, quick update. 6x just put his head down. He's done. He's not breathing. Well, he's got 30 turkeys right here and a doe. I'm probably gonna shoot her. So let's see if we can't dig out West River in one day. Meh. Oh, she's gosh. See that blood? Dude, look at her, look at her. Got her, get her on video. Oh my god. Beast brought it, tore her ass up. That just happened. Well, let's get down. Should we do an update? Yeah, dude. Update. Oh my god, that wrecked her. Can you see her? Yeah. That's graphic. We're not gonna be able to show it. Oh, I call that tagged out West River, buddy. We set this stand at noon. Figured we probably should have got in here right away, but there were 11 deer in here right off the bat. This has been one of the most incredible nights of hunting I've ever had. Deer coming from everywhere. Just shot 6x one of our target bucks at 30 yards. Watched him die. Sat here a little bit longer just to see if a doe would come by to finish off the double. And she walked by at steps, bro. She was 16 yards. 16 yards and we're done. We are tagged out. I'm now a cameraman. That was insane. But now we gotta drag them all out. And there's still deer. There's still deer everywhere. Alright, you getting down?
And we got time. We don't need to rush it.
Yeah.
Because it's not late. We can go back to your house and clean them.
We can have garage beers.
Garage beers.
What we got going here? Looks like a doe there. And another one laying dead there. Looks a little gutty.
Smell it. Is it?
Yep.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at these fawns running up to it. He's super cool.
Wasn't a bad shot at all.
He's so tight.
He's tight.
What do you got to say?
I seen him night before opener, still in velvet. And I said if he came in, I was gonna let him have it. There's deer everywhere. Not a giant, but he's actually the biggest we've seen this year. So, I'm happy with him.
He's just a cool looking buck.
Just tight, narrow. Big bodied.
Well, we're gonna take some pictures of this guy. Gut him, go gut that doe, and get him back to the truck, so stay tuned. So we got them all loaded up, got them tagged up, got them gutted, got the new truck a little dirty, and now we're just gonna go home and hang them up, have some garage beers, and clean them. So that's it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as much as we liked filming it, because it was a blast.
That was epic. That was the best hunt of my life. Shot a lot bigger deer, but this, you couldn't beat this. We had so many deer around us tonight, and it just worked perfect. 4:30, we were in the stand 15 minutes, and he started on the string. Can't pass that up.
Yep, it was unreal. So make sure to do all the YouTube things, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one.